की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं, लेकिन विधानसभा से ठीक पहले उन्हें रोका गया है।
Burning Question, powered by CAF Appliances and St. Gobain Windows.
It's the dawn of a new era in Jammu and Kashmir. 30 years after they were shut, theatres now open in the Kashmir Valley.
Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Pajita Bhavan Sita.
Nationalistic furore in Kashmir. It's a new wave of nationalism as India turns 75.
आप तो वही लोग हो जो गोडसे की पूजा करते हो, जो सबसे बड़ा आतंकवादी है जिसने गांधी जी की हत्या की, और वो गांधी जी जिन्होंने हिंदू मुस्लिम के लिए अपनी जान दे दी। तो ये हमको गांधी जी का पाठ क्यों पढ़ाते हैं?
But as Kashmir celebrates India's story, Mehbooba is at it again. Communalises the Gandhiji's hymn. As Mehbooba stokes fresh controversy in celebrating nationalism in India now, communal? Is it? That's the burning question tonight, viewers.
Burning Question, powered by CAF Appliances and St. Gobain Windows.
Hello and welcome, viewers. I am Aishwarya Kapoor and you are watching The Burning Question. And which is completely opposite to burning is a Priya Bhajan, one of the favorites of Bapu. Yes, I'm talking about the father of the nation. His favorite hymn, Raghupati, Raghav, and I am reciting the 4 lines. Listen to it very carefully. Tuhin Sinha, Professor Kapil Kumar, Amit Raina, Professor Pawan Sinha, but Majid Hedri, Muhammad Adnan Malik, Sajjad Hussain Kargili, and Adil Nazir Khan. Listen to the next 4 lines very, very seriously. Raghupati, Raghav, Raja Ram. Raghupati, Raghav, Raja Ram. Patit Pavan, Sita Ram. Second line goes, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Bhaj Pyare, Tu Sita Ram. Third, and mark it, Majid Hedri. Ishwar Allah, Tero Naam, Sabko Sanmati De Bhagwan. Sabko Sanmati De Bhagwan. Raghupati Raghav, Raja Ram, Patit Pavan, Sita Ram. That's the burning question, this report, and then I go to the debate.
For the first time in 30 years, theatre owners opened their shutters today for the residents of Srinagar. This after the last theatre shut down in 1990 amid a rise in terror attacks across the valley.
Revival of cinema in the Kashmir Valley almost after 32 years. Yes, the cinema hall in Sonwar of Srinagar today was inaugurated by LG Manoj Sinha, and he said that it's not only the revival but Modi government is establishing peace, normalcy in the Kashmir Valley. The cinema lovers, for them it's a big move coming from the LG administration, and also LG Manoj Sinha has announced that they have identified, his administration has identified land for film city.
On to Kulgam, where school students were seen singing Gandhiji's hymn with great fervour 11 days ahead of Gandhi Jayanti. But while Kashmir moves forward in a new direction, Mehbooba Mufti was at it again, from touting the hymn as a Hindu bhajan to coloring it as a Hindutva agenda.
एक भजन गाने के लिए कहते हैं, वो तो कोई ऐसा कोई सॉन्ग नहीं है, हिंदू मुस्लिम का सॉन्ग नहीं, वो एक भजन है जिसकी हम कदर करते हैं, इज्जत करते हैं। पर मुसलमान बच्चों से भजन कहलवाना, तो ये करना क्या चाहते हैं? वो मेरा इनसे सवाल है कि आप करना क्या चाहते हो, और आप गांधी जी के कौन बनते हो? आप तो वही लोग हो जो गोडसे की पूजा करते हो, जो सबसे बड़ा आतंकवादी है जिसने गांधी जी की हत्या की, और वो गांधी जी जिन्होंने हिंदू मुस्लिम के लिए अपनी जान दे दी। तो ये हमको गांधी जी का पाठ क्यों पढ़ाते हैं?
The BJP questioned Mehbooba's attempt to divide the union territory on the basis of religion.
Mehbooba Mufti has lost her political sport in Kashmir Valley. That's why she is spitting venom in Kashmir Valley to divide the society. But everybody in Jammu and Kashmir knows the credential and designs of Mehbooba Mufti. Raghupati, Raghav, Raja Ram, that was a bhajan used and sung by Mahatma Gandhiji during the freedom struggle to unite the whole countrymen.
Despite all efforts to run down Gandhiji's hymn, the video of these young kids have sent across a strong message. This is Naya Kashmir. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Majid Hedri, journalist and political analyst from Srinagar. Muhammad Adnan Malik, political analyst, Srinagar. Sajjad Hussain Kargili, journalist and member, Kargil Democratic Alliance, live from Kargil, Ladakh. Adil Nazir Khan, Kashmiri activist, live from Delhi. I want to ask all of you first, before I come to Tuhin, national spokesperson of the BJP, Professor Kapil Kumar, Amit Rana, and Professor Pawan Sinha. I want to ask all of you, what is wrong with Bapu's hymn? Raghupati, Raghav, Raja Ram, and he altered it. Professor Kapil Kumar, Bapu altered it. Bapu, the third line, Ishwar Allah Tero Naam, Sabko Sanmati De Bhagwan, was not there initially. Bapu added it. And Mehbooba is saying, what do you want to do? Aap kya karna chahte ho? What is wrong with it? Professor Kapil Kumar.
No. Mehbooba is... See,
bring some clarity.
Mehbooba's problem is not with...
Sir.
Mehbooba's problem is not with the word Allah. Her problem is with the word, why the word Bhagwan and Ishwar has come into that. Because these people survive on divide, on communal politics, taking instructions from abroad, and that is why they have been doing in Kashmir into this whole period. I can give you right from the day one the history of Kashmir when Sheikh Abdullah was arrested for the first time. It was Karan Singh who arrested him. And Nehru wrote to him, don't use the Indian forces if you are going to arrest him. Then writes how long you are going to arrest him. And he was arrested for his non-Pakistani activities. He was hobnobbing with them. And when he is released, Nehru calls him to Teen Murti and holds a 3-day meeting over there. 3-4 families ruled Kashmir, never wanted peace there, always kept it as a threat, extorted money from the center, which has stopped now, won't give liberties to their people, won't give any rights to their people, even the basic rights of RTI not being there in Kashmir, can you imagine? Forget the other things. And how they treated people, I'll give you an example. In 50s, there was a strike by the sweepers in Kashmir. And the chief minister there asked for Nehru's assistance. And 200 Valmiki Sikhs were sent from Gurdaspur. They were given that they will be given the right to stay in Kashmir. And all of them were given pattas in Urdu, in which it was written in the end, their future generations will do this job only, mail uthane ka. This is how they treated people. And now again, when Kashmir is coming back to normalcy, the youth of Kashmir has realized that their future lies with India, their future lies with development. The more Kashmir develops, the more their individual career, their own opportunities, they develop. So these outdated, moth-eaten politicians now, how to survive? And the only way to survive for them is raise the issue of religion and raise the issue of communalism. This is what Pakistan had done when they attacked Kashmir in 47 October.
Professor Kapil,
September.
Professor, I need to go to everyone for opening comments. Majid Hedri, what's your problem? Majid Hedri, why didn't you raise And can I have Tuhin Sinha on the other side? Majid, why didn't you raise a question when in 2021 and 31st of October, Tuhin, specifically Chhattisgarh government, Bhupesh Baghel made the same hymn, Raghupati Raghav plus Vaishnava Janato Kahiye, mandatory, anivarya as it said, in the government order. Majid Hydari, none of these. Where was Mehbooba Mufti then? Where were you then? Where were you then? And it was said, Tuhin, mark the words, in Hindi it says in the government order, बच्चों के पूर्ण विकास और समाज की बेहतरी के लिए अहम है. Do you know what I mean? None of them uttered a word when Bhupesh Baghel's government made it mandatory. Majid Hydari first and then Tuhin. Majid.
Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patite Pavan Sita Ram. It's a really revered hymn of my Hindu community brothers and sisters, and we respect it. But Gandhiji's Bhajan is neither national anthem, nor national song, nor national oath for citizenship. It's a hymn.
No, are you opposing Gandhi? On national television? On national television, are you opposing Gandhi? Are you opposing Bapu?
So it has nothing
Are
to
you
do with
opposing Bapu's words? No, Majid, there is no two way.
I don't oppose
Majid,
his words,
you cannot
but
row
I have
two boats
issues
together.
when you
You
quote
cannot
when a
land in
Muslim
both the
chants
boats
it.
together.
No, I have issues when a Muslim is asked to chant it.
What?
See, you can't, when you have issues with hijab.
No, what are you saying, Majid? Is this what Bapu said? Is this is not Bapu, this is Jinnah. This is not Bapu, this is Jinnah's. This is Jinnah's philosophy, what you are saying. This is not Bapu's philosophy. Majid, what you are saying, what you are towing, the line you are towing is not Bapu's line. It's not India's line. It is Jinnah's line. Don't do it, Majid. Don't do it. It is not any religion's hymn. It says Ishwar Allah, Tero Naam. It has Ishwar Allah both. Come on, Majid. Tuhin. No. Majid, this is wrong. Majid, this is wrong. This is in principle, you know. No. Please put Majid audio also. Audio. Tuhin is answering Majid and then I'll come back to you. I have to go to others also, Majid. Thank you. Tuhin.
Yeah, Ashwanya ji, you need to realize that Mehbooba Mufti is a rabid hate monger, and the weapons on which she was able to carry out her hatred agenda for so long were Article 370 and Article 35, which were eliminated or which were taken back by us 3 years back. Now, in her frustration, she has been making all sorts of statements. On the eve of just before Article 370 was abrogated, she said that Kashmir will burn, there won't be a single person to host the national flag. 3 years down the line, 3 years down the line, there has been a mainstreaming of large sections of Kashmiri population. They want to embrace Indian ethos, they want to embrace Indian culture. And when it comes to the specific hymn, this bhajan, like you have mentioned, it anyway has, the words Ishwar Allah Tero Naam Sabko Sammati Dete Bhagwan. Even then they have a problem. Then they have a problem with humanity. They have a problem with peace. They have a problem with progress. And this is what Mehbooba Mufti stands for.
Why
she
Muhammad
stands for radicalization.
Why Muhammad Adnan Malik? Why?
Mentality. She stands for a barbaric mentality, and she will never accept Indian ethos.
Yes, what is that?
I am saying Muhammad Adnan Malik. Why? Because I'll tell you. Malik Sahab, I'll just ask you a very clear question. Have you heard about a Punjabi Sufi Sant, Waris Shah? Have you? Everyone on the panel.
Yes.
Waris Shah? You've heard, right?
Yes.
From across the border? He's very, very popular. Everyone listens to him. He said, Jo gal samajh layi tera rola ki, Ram Rahim te Maula ki. You need to understand, when these lines, these hymns of Bapu, which Majid Hydari just recited the first line, it's not Hindu-Muslim. It's a hymn for peace. And that's why Bapu altered it, the third line. He added this line, Ishwar Allah Tero Naam. And I feel the next 3 words, Sabko Sanmati De Bhagwan, is the core for today. Everyone needs that Sanmati part today. Sir, Muhammad Adnan Malik.
Voice following.
No. Absolutely. I understand. I'm going to come back to you, but there's some audio problem. I'm going to Kargili. I'm going to Sajjad Hussain Kargili, and can I have Professor Pawan Sinha on the other side? Kargili, Sajjad Hussain. What's the problem with this? if the children are singing Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram, Ishwar Allah Tero Naam, what's the problem, Sajjad Hussain?
Look, if you have heard about Allama Iqbal, he said, "Haram ke wujud pe Hindustan ko naaz, ahle nazar samajhte hain usko Imam Hind." It is a beautiful nazm by Allama Iqbal. He has written on his Kuliyat Iqbal. But in schools, in religious, preachings, on one side, BJP is saying that hijab is not allowed in the school institutions. But on the other side, they are trying to promote bhajans in the schools. This is clearly a hypocrisy. There should be cultural, both religious, all religious and cultural activities must be appreciated. But on one side, they are saying that, there is hypocrisy. As Mehbooba ji has also said that this is hypocrisy, as BJP is showing that they are leaving no opportunity.
What hypocrisy, Pawan Sinha, on Bapu's 4 lines? I am just amazed, Pawan Sinha. What hypocrisy will it be if children will recite Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram? I am just amazed, I am bedazzled, I am just unable to understand.
Yes, Ashwin.
No, Kargili, hold on. Kargili, hold on. Pawan Sinha, please. Thank you.
I've studied in a Christian institution where we had to recite this hymn. It's a beautiful words. Ishwar Allah Tero Naam Sabko Sanmati De Bhagwan. Gandhiji in 1930, along which hundreds of people, including Christians, Sikh, Muslims, Parsis, everybody, and they were reciting this song over and again. They were reciting this song. So this song is a song of the communities. It is for the love and for the love to be spread among communities. It doesn't carry any hatred at all. And unfortunately, those people who always say 1976 secular 42nd Amendment, India is a secular country. They are saying that if Gandhiji is saying that Sabko Sanmati De Bhagwan, so I would definitely
Kargili, don't do this. Kargili, don't do this. Kargili ji, don't disturb. Kargili, don't disturb.
Sajjad, don't disturb, please. Must have a Sanmati. This is not the song to be opposed at all. I'm really exhausted at that. What words have they found? The second thing is prayer shouldn't be there, song shouldn't be there. Then Iqbal Saab is definitely remembered on this day, and I would like to tell you that the same Allama Iqbal Saab wrote Taranae Milli Chino Arab Hamara Hindosita Hamara, but that is acceptable. That is acceptable. That kind of religious imperialism is acceptable. But if somebody is praying that let all be together, let all have good mindset, let all have good
but words. But this mindset must prevail words, in Karnataka as well.
No, but when we talk, Kargili, hold on.
So,
Kargili, hold on.
Recite
Adil Nazir Khan and Amit Rana. Amit Rana and Adil Nazir Khan. And this question is to the complete panel also, but I'm going to Amit Rana and Adil Nazir Khan. Kargili, I'll come back to you. I want to go to everyone. I know Professor Kapil Kumar wants to speak. I know Toin Sinha wants to come in, but I need to go to Amit Rana and Adil Nazir Khan. But the question is to everyone. I'm still unable to understand. When Majid comes and starts, I was thinking that I'm going to see a different side of Majid, which I'm still waiting. When he started by reciting Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sitaram, but he said, after that what he said, like always. Please tell me, Adil Nazir Khan, what's the problem? I am saying, Ishwar bhi hai, Allah bhi hai, it's good, it's Bapu's. Mahatma Gandhi, father of the nation, ke hymns are his favorite hymn. This is what he used to recite. And this I don't need to tell you. We all know. Yes, Adil? Adil Nazir Khan?
Ashwarya, there is nothing with Bapu, there is nothing wrong with Mahatma Gandhi and his ideology and his bhajans, but everything is wrong with Godse and his ideology and his followers. And secondly, Kashmir needs hospitals and schools. They need not these kind of cinemas and all that. What this government is trying to do, they are trying to divert the people of India from the actual facts. Kashmir is suffering, everyone is suffering there. target killing is rising day by day. Unemployment is at the highest rate in Jammu and Kashmir. There is no development at all. Everyone is suffering. Fruit industry is suffering. So then they are bringing all this kind of shit, this cinema and all that. I told you clearly that people of Jammu and Kashmir love Bapu's ideology. हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि
I am asking you, and I am asking everyone. No, Amit Rana, I am coming, but I am just saying. And I am asking, Amit Rana, when Bapu used to recite this prarthana of No, listen. Adil, you need to listen when I am saying. Maulana Azad to Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Everyone used to be in attendance. They had no problem. Then why does Majid Haidari and Adil Nazir Khan have problem? Can you tell me that Abdul Ghaffar Khan had a problem to Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram?
Nothing to do with.
Did Maulana Azad had a problem? Amit Rana. Adil, calm down. Amit Rana.
The patron saint of the patron saint.
Adil, calm down.
Can I complete? I did not.
Adil, I'll come to you. Hold on. Adil, please don't do this. Adil, you're on a phone. Please don't do this. Thank you. Amit.
The patron saint
yes,
of
Amit,
Kashmir,
carry on.
the patron Sufi saint of Kashmir, Alamadar Kashmir, the Sheikh Nuruddin, his most famous hymn is, "O Lord Shiva, bestow me the same enlightenment which you have given to my Guru Laldev." This is he begs Lord Shiva. That is the Kashmir I come from. And today you have a Kashmir where Majid Haidari, Mehbooba Mufti,
Adil, don't do this. And it's breaking news. I just need to come in, Amit Rana. Tuhin Sinha, Professor Kapil Kumar, I hope you are reading this. Farooq Abdullah counters Mehbooba. Farooq Abdullah understands better than Mehbooba. Amit, Farooq Abdullah is countering Mehbooba on Gandhi hymn.
Very countered.
Farooq Abdullah is saying Gandhiji is him. He used to sing. And he's right. Every Indian. When I say from Maulana Azad to Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Professor Kapil Kumar, Farooq Abdullah is saying even he used to sing this hymn. What is Mehbooba's problem?
This is false.
Though I did not expect this too soon from Farooq, but Farooq ji has done it. He's countering Mehbooba, Professor Kapil Kumar.
No.
Professor Kapil Kumar and Muhammad Adnan Malik. Yeah.
Election time,
Professor Kapil Kumar.
I don't go by what Farooq says because because you don't know tomorrow what he will say. He is the same man who sings for Pakistan. He is the same man who sings for other things. These are all political, outdated, moth-eaten politicians. I care two hoots for them, what they have to say. I want to know what the younger generation in Kashmir is saying. What slogan the younger generation is shouting today.
Majid coming after this.
What the youngsters are doing in Kashmir. That is the future of Kashmir.
The youngers are unemployed.
Politicians of Kashmir who have had their innings.
Youngers are demanding jobs. Youngers are unemployed. Youngers have no job. The unemployment is
and they are getting it.
And you are keeping everyone busy in
Don't
Bhajan.
say that no jobs.
And you are keeping everyone busy in Bhajan.
You people instigate the youngsters.
You know.
Have you seen that?
You have no vision. You have
अरे
no
भाई आप यहाँ आके बैठ जाते हैं. You have no 4 followers in Kashmir. ये तो TV channels give you the place to address to Kashmiri people. You can't address even 5 youth in Kashmir. You don't have that following. It is the channel which is providing you to address crores of people.
Yes,
I know what you are in Kashmir, mister. I know what you are in
Kashmir. में बैठ के नहीं जान
Yes, we know what you are in Kashmir. You people have cashed on separatism. You people have exploited the younger generation of Pakistan for generations. You people who have built your own bank accounts. Tell me, how your leaders have houses in London, Singapore? From where did they get the money? Tell me, answer that. Sheikh Abdullah Sahab was a school teacher. From where does money comes to that family today? Owning villas in London. Where does it come from? Tell me. Yes, and that is why his family looted and built properties there. And that's why he was obnobbing in Pakistan. You want me to, mister, you are talking to a historian. Should I give you documents? Should I give you documents of his treachery to India? Should I give you those documents? How he hopped on with Pakistanis in 47, 48?
तो आपको सब अच्छे लगते हैं.
जी, मैं पीजीपी का नहीं हूं साहब, मुझसे बीजेपी की बात मत करिए. मैं हिस्टोरियन हूं.
Tohin Sinha and Majid Haider, let's do it in a decent way. Tohin Sinha and Majid Haider. Professor, I am coming back to you, sir.
Don't talk politics to me.
Professor Saab, I am coming back to you. Thank you. Tohin Sinha and Majid Haider, 1 versus 1. Tohin. Farooq Abdullah is countered. Professor Saab says that. No, Tohin and Majid Haider. Tohin, Sinha and Majid Haider, 1 versus 1. 1 by 1. Majid, hold on. Majid, okay. Majid, you speak first for 30 seconds. Then I'll take a counter because you won't let Tohin Sinha speak. Thank you. Majid, okay. Ask your question.
Ashwarya, being a Gandhian, I have a peace pact for this debate. I want this debate to conclude with a resolution with a peace pact.
No, being a Gandhian, no.
Peace pact is if
being a Gandhian, can you recite Gandhiji's? No, can you recite? Can you recite? That's your problem. That's your problem. Can I hear Majid a bit louder, please? Can I have Majid's audio? Thank you.
You want the Muslim students? You want the Muslim students?
You call yourself Bapu's follower?
Okay, I bring one amendment.
I am asking you, Majid Haider, do you call yourself Bapu's follower? I am asking you a simple question. Can you answer? Do you call yourself Bapu's follower?
Don't teach me Gandhigiri. I am wearing his hairstyle also. Don't teach me Gandhigiri, please. I am coming for peace pact.
Recite Raghupati Raghav Rajaram. Not the first line. Then how and why, Majid? Should I just remind Majid? Don't try to heckle me. I'll heckle you back the way you've never. Please don't go down. Then the debate gets derailed. Please understand. Understand, Majid. What did you just said 5 minutes ago? What did you just said 5 minutes ago, Majid? 5 minutes ago, Majid Haider, you said that if you recite Raghupati Raghav Rajaram, it is going to be against your religion. Are you? What is this, yaar, Majid? What is this? You are a decent human being. At least learn to listen.
I problem with Raghupati Rajaram, who have a problem with someone, who have a problem with peace in the valley. Only those can have a problem with this beautiful hymn.
My fair chance of 30 seconds.
Okay, Tohin, hold on. Tohin Sinha, hold on. Thank you. Majid, 45 seconds. Carry on. Go on. Non-stop 45.
That is it.
You need Sanmati, Bhagwan. You need Sanmati.
No.
You need Sanmati. 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 सबको Sanmati दे भगवान. तुमको सबसे पहले दे भगवान Sanmati. तुमको सबसे पहले Sanmati दे भगवान. Majid Haider, that is my request. तुमको Sanmati दे भगवान. That is the line for today. No, you first. पहले ले लो मेरे भाई. You take it first.
भाई आप amendment ले आओ सबको
Sanmati दे. You are calling. You call Tohin. No. Now you calm down. Tohin, Majid Haider calls himself a Gandhian, Bapu's follower, and then he says that I can't recite these lines because it is against religion. What is this? Bapu's line is not Hindu-Muslim. Bapu's line is for Indians. Yeah, Maulana Azad didn't have a problem.
His only
Frontier Gandhi didn't have a problem. Majid Haider has a problem.
Aishwarya, his only claim to being a Gandhian is the hairstyle, which again he gets by default. Otherwise, there is nothing Gandhian about the way he, looks at the Indian state. No, the point is, while today one can appreciate Farooq Abdullah's statement, Farooq Abdullah has a history of deception. He has a history of deception. Tomorrow, like Professor Kapilji said, tomorrow he might go back on his word, which he has done for the last 4 decades, which is why Kashmir is in such a mess. So point is, such beautiful lines of a hymn of Bhajan, if anybody can have a problem with that beautiful Bhajan, that person has a problem with Sammati in the valley, that person has a problem with peace in the valley, that person is missing stone pelters, that person is yearning for the days of stone pelting.
Allah, bring the amendment. What is your problem?
That person
with such beautiful
who's missing stone pelting, to him, if that's the thing, if someone is missing stone pelting, I think the Indians will be more than happy. No, Majid, please. I don't want to derail the debate. Can I have Can I have Professor Pawan Sinha on the other side and Muhammad Adnan Malik? Do I have Muhammad Adnan Malik now? Thank you. Muhammad Adnan Malik, I hope you can hear me and you can hear me. Muhammad Adnan Malik, what's the problem? What's the problem? Muhammad Adnan Malik, what's the problem? Can you please tell me, sir?
The Bhajan is there is nothing in the wrong in the Bhajan, but that is Bapu's Bhajan. When
thank you for telling me.
The thing is, when you made it mandatory, to the students that you should
Bhupesh Baghel made it mandatory in 2021, sir. It is not being made mandatory anywhere now. Professor,
this is mandatory. This is
Mr. Adnan, this was made mandatory. Adnan, this was made mandatory. No, I am going to give you full time. And can I have Professor Pawan Sinha on the other side? Adnan, this was made mandatory on 31st of October 2021 by the Chhattisgarh Bhupesh Baghel government, and the pretext which was given, I am going to use the Hindi exact words used. बच्चों के पूर्ण विकास, for the complete development of the kids by the Chhattisgarh government. बच्चों के पूर्ण विकास और समाज की बेहतरी के लिए बताया अहम उद्देश्य प्रतिष्ठित व्यक्तित्व को श्रद्धांजलि देना. Bhupesh Baghel, the Honorable CM of Chhattisgarh. Why didn't Muhammad Adnan Malik came out that day and said what the Congress Chhattisgarh government is doing is wrong? You didn't. Majid Hydari was quiet. Sajjad Hussain Kargili was busy somewhere.
Well,
you need to understand, Adnan Malik. This is being made a deliberate issue by a leader whose political existence is now in question. Don't deny that fact, sir. That's what I am saying. A controversy is being created for just creating a controversy, sir. Yes, 45 seconds to you, sir.
Not for a leader, but for the community. If you made it mandatory for the students of the other religion, that you should sing this bhajan, which in this
sir,
bhajan there is the contents of idol worship.
Sir, do you hear yourself?
It is contents.
Sir, do you hear yourself? You just called student.
Yes.
Student is a student. For him, no, Professor Pawan Sinha, I am coming. Professor Pawan Sinha, they are now hell-bent to divide students also on the basis of religion. When you, me, everyone, and I'm sure when Adnan Malik was used to be in school, I'm being very clear and very blunt about it. We were not aware whether our friend Adnan Malik was Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, Jain. I'm serious about it.
There is nothing like
we weren't aware. We were just friends. We were just classmates. We were not. Please don't put this into children's mind, for God's sake. Don't do this.
You should sing this.
You also need Sarmati, Professor Pawan Sinha. Can I ask you a question? When you went to that school which you just mentioned, no, Adnan, calm down. Professor Pawan Sinha, when you went to that school, to that educational institution which you just mentioned, sir, were you made to realize that which religion do you belong to? Sir, were you?
No, never.
I'm asking you a very clear question. Were you ever?
Huh?
Never.
Never.
That is India, and that is our educational institutions. You are hell-bent to destroy. Professor Pawan Sinha. Professor Pawan Sinha is answering now. Adnan, calm down.
Yes,
Professor Pawan Sinha, thank you very much. Professor Pawan Sinha.
Adnan Saab doesn't understand Gandhiji. The Ramji of Gandhi was not an idol.
Adnan,
and he
calm down.
never promoted idol worship. Gandhiji's he believed in Ek Ishwarvad, and what he's saying, Ishwar Allah Tero Naam, he's Tawheed. In fact, he's talking about Tawheed.
Adnan, calm down, learn to listen.
Ram was not an idol.
Can I Majid Hydari there?
Worship is not being promoted in this bhajan.
Majid Hydari.
See, and the second para I would like to say, if I'm allowed, Raat ko Nindiya Din ko
Majid, learn to listen. Majid, if you also do the same, then it's not done. Majid, learn to listen.
The whole Sufi culture of which started from Iran
Majid,
and found the most strong position in Kashmir. The whole Sufi culture talks about the same thing. So what you are going to oppose today, actually it was nurtured by Kashmiri's people, which is called Kashmiriyat. So please please do not oppose Kashmir. And kindly have kindly think about
Amit Rana, Majid Haidari. Majid Haidari.
children.
No, Professor, I
who
understand.
do not
Can I have Amit Rana and Majid Haidari? Majid Haidari, can you tell me where were you? Majid Haidari, can you tell me what was your reaction? Majid, what did you say on 31st of October 2021 when Bhupesh Baghel said Mahatma Gandhi ji, Indira Gandhi ji and एवं सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल जी को श्रद्धांजलि स्वरूप छत्तीसगढ़ की शालाओं में बापू के प्रिय भजन वैष्णव जन तथा रघुपति राघव के नियमित गान का निर्णय लिया गया है? इससे राष्ट्रीय एकता व समरसता की भावना को मजबूती होगी. The BJP didn't come out. Can I have Tuhin Sinha? Sorry, Amit, I'll just come to you. Majid, learn to listen. It will help you. That's why I said, मेरे भाई, you need सन्मति first. सबको सन्मति मिल जाएगी, पहले आप ले लो. Can I have Tuhin Sinha? Tuhin,
that is my demand.
Did the BJP came out? No. No. I'm asking BJP a question. Let me ask. Tuhin, did BJP came out on the 31st of October of 2021 and raised the question that why did Bhupesh Baghel made Raghupati Raghav Rajaram mandatory? I don't remember. Can you please say yes or no? Then I'll ask my question to Majid. Tuhin Sinha.
In fact, we appreciate what Bhupesh Baghel did. If other state governments of the Congress party did this, Congress would not be in the pathetic state that they are today. Rahul Gandhi needs to learn a little bit from what Bhupesh Baghel did last year. This is the problem with the Congress party. Just one state government did it, but none of the other ones even appreciated it. We appreciate what Bhupesh Baghel did. That should have been done by every state government in the country. We embrace the ethos of Gandhiji, we embrace the Bhajan, we embrace all of these symbolisms which have words of unity,
Majid, calm down, learn to listen in life. I'll come to you. It's a one by one, don't overlap. Thank you. Tuhin, please continue.
Yes, so I think we appreciate what Bhupesh Baghel ji did. We have always supported the symbolisms of brotherhood, unity, and of the ancient culture of the country. And I think if Congress had also embraced it more unapologetically under the present-day Gandhis, they would not have been suffering the way they are right now.
Okay, Majid Haidari and then Professor Kapil Kumar on the other side. Majid, please tell me the reality. Please don't beat around the bush, Majid. I am asking you a question, Majid Haidari. Yeah, you are. You need Sanmati like in dozens, like in tons. But please, what's your problem with Raghupati Raghav Rajaram?
Hello?
Majid, Kargili ji, I'll come to you. Please relax.
Humble submission is an amendment that sabko sammati de Allah. That is my simple humble submission. If you want the Muslim people to chant this at schools, if you want to enforce this,
you are making Professor Kapil Kumar absolutely correct. Professor Kapil Kumar, opening comments were, you don't have a problem with one word, but you have a problem with the other. Professor Kapil Kumar, that's exactly what you said. You are making... I can't believe it. Professor Kapil Kumar was bang on. He understood your psyche. What is this psyche, Majid Haidari? Don't do this. This was never Bapu's psyche. This was never Bapu's psyche. Don't do this. Don't do this, Majid. This was never Bapu's psyche. This was never Abdul Ghaffar Khan's psyche. This was never Maulana Azad's psyche. Professor Kapil Kumar, he has just said that your opening words were absolutely correct. Their problem is with one particular word, and that is Bhagwan. How can this be accepted? Professor Kapil Kumar.
Aishwarya, I have tried to tell these people many times, but they can't understand. You see, I am no supporter of Gandhi. I am not a Gandhiwadi. And I don't believe Gandhiwad will take India somewhere. But leave that topic aside. The problem with these people is that they don't know what is their identity.
I take strong exception to this. This is insult to Mahatma Gandhi. That Gandhian philosophy can't take.
Oh, you can't. Please don't do your drama. You are not ready to decide. Align, calm down. Let him continue. Let Professor continue.
This is all the way condemnable.
ये ड्रामेबाजी किसी और से करना जाके.
क्या ड्रामेबाजी कर रहे हो?
ये ड्रामेबाजी किसी और के सामने करना जाके मेरे सामने मत करो. अरे आप चुप रहिए, मैं क्या करूंगा वो मुझे मालूम है महात्मा गांधी के लिए।
माजिद,
मुझे
please don't
आपका
do this. Can I have all the opposition on me?
सर्टिफिकेट मुझे। अरे मुल्क को आजाद कराया सुभाष चंद्र बोस ने, मुझसे बहस मत करो कि जिस दिन मर्जी कर लेना जिस टॉपिक के ऊपर। ये लोग महात्मा गांधी को छोड़िए, ये लोग आजाद हिंद फौज का जो गाना है ना कि कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये उस गाने को भी नहीं गाएंगे। ये एक नेशनलिस्ट सॉन्ग को गा दे, फॉरगेट रघुपति राजाराम, ये एक नेशनलिस्ट सॉन्ग ये इकबाल का ही गा देंगे सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, क्योंकि इनके लिए तो। अरे यार मुझसे फालतू की बात मत करो, डोंट टॉक रबिश टू मी, आई डोंट वांट टू, आई हैव नॉट कम हियर टू लिसन टू योर रबिश। You are ISI bloody agents.
Relax. You can I have Majid Haidari? Professor Saab, I'll come to you. Majid Haidari, Sajjad Hussain Kargili and Muhammad Adnan Malik. Can I have all three of them on air, please? Thank you. Can I have all three of them on air? Can I have all three of them? Professor.
But I keep my country above my religion. I keep my country above my religion.
We all do, sir. We all do.
You can't do that.
And every Indian should. Every true nationalist should. I am just asking you, in Kashmiri culture, and tell me if I am wrong. Tell me if I am wrong. Majid, Adnan and Kargili, I am asking all three of you, while Professor Kapil Kumar, Tohin Sena, Pawan Sena listens. In Kashmiri culture, even a Sufi or a Peer, is called a Rishi, like Rishi Nand, whatever the correct pronunciation will be. Rishi Nand Rishi.
First of all, I want
in Sufi culture, Peer is also called a Rishi, a Sufi is called a Rishi in Kashmiri culture. But your problem, as you said, Majid, is with the word Bhagwan. You made it as clear as it could have been. Majid, Sanmati, you really need, and in tons, my brother, in tons Sanmati chahiye aapko. Kargili, am I wrong? Isn't
Aishwarya, first
Kargili,
of all,
Majid, now calm down.
Say, Mr. Professor
Kargili,
to apologize Mr. Majid Haidari that he said he is ISI agent. He has no right to say anyone ISI agent. How he
you
can say
have a
that
problem.
he is ISI
Please
agent?
don't. You need to understand. Stop derailing the
how
debate
he can
and
accuse
answer.
in national
Did you tell me one word?
that he is ISI
Was
agent.
Nand Rishi? Can you tell me all three of you? All three of you.
Right.
In Kashmiri culture, Sufis. Oh God.
We respect the Sufism.
Listen, Majid.
Respect them. But
listen,
they
Majid.
do idol
In
worship.
Kashmiri culture,
There is nothing like idol
in Kashmiri
worship.
culture,
In Kashmiri culture, idol worship.
a Sufi or a Peer is also called Rishi Nand, and you have a problem with word Bhagwan. You have a problem with Bhagwan, Adnan Malik, and you are backing Majid. Kargili, you are backing Majid. How can you?
We don't worship them.
Don't. Who's asking you to worship?
We do not worship them.
Adnan Malik, no one is asking you to worship.
You should.
Maulana Azad didn't have a problem. Abdul Ghaffar Khan didn't have a problem. But Majid Haidari, Adnan Malik and Kargili have.
You are just telling only the.
Listen, please understand, the country can see through you and see through the fake agenda which you try to create, Kargili. Majid, I am really amazed.
No issue.
Majid, I'm really amazed. Though Professor Kapil Kumar, Pawan Sinha are going to say that don't be, this is the real face of Majid. But today I thought, when you said that you are a Gandhian, you will recite the full.
Right to speak, so who are you to stop me?
Majid?
No issue with
No,
the
Majid.
Bhagwan.
No, don't
But we
hide
have
behind
the
these
problem with
words,
the
Majid Haidari. The country can watch. Tohin Sinha, 30 seconds. Tohin Sinha, ending comments. Tohin Sinha, ending comments now. Tohin Sinha, thank you. Tohin Sinha.
All of these people who are struggling to find ways to defend Mehbooba Mufti are a very confused lot. I think they should accept with pride the Indian ethos. Mind you, I say this with responsibility that Article 370 and 35A had reduced Kashmir to a ghetto. While a large section of Kashmir population has come out of the ghetto, people like Mehbooba Mufti are in a time warp. They are still living in an age where they are enjoying or they are espousing the Jeewe Pakistan mentality, which has no place in Kashmir. So I think my appeal to people, my friend...
I'll only say one thing before I end.
is to
Professor Kapil
please
Kumar.
condemn
Professor
Mehbooba
Kapil Kumar,
Mufti
you
for
got
her
it right.
request for her
You understood the
irresponsible
psyche of
comments.
Majid Hedri
Don't-
right there and then. Professor Kapil Kumar, you understood Majid Hedri's psyche there and then. He has a problem with what Bhagwan that will not be accepted. And these are Gandhiji's favorite hymn, Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sitaram. And you have a problem with this? Pavan Sinha, you got it right. And I'm just amazed. He goes ahead and says, I'm a Gandhi and Majid Hedri. And then you can't even recite the 4 lines. Adnan Malik, no one is forcing. But I am saying, where were you when the Chhattisgarh government made it mandatory? All of you were quiet. But the country is watching today. The country is watching. Oh, Farooq Abdullah is far more smarter than all 3 of you and Mehbooba Mufti, saying that he himself used to sing these songs. Majid Hedri, you may laugh, Kargili, but reality is there. Please understand. Don't oppose Bapu.
You are not even listening my point here, right?
Bapu's philosophy.
No, but
Don't
I
oppose
opposing
Bapu.
Bapu.
Don't oppose Bapu. That's the time I had Pavan Sinha on burning question. Don't go anywhere. Today I have Niranjan on the other side with the debate. Don't go anywhere. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
The Lashkar's offshoot, the Resistance Front, issued a fresh threat saying that reopening of cinemas is an attack on religious and cultural identity, and its reopening will witness violent attacks. Actor Jacqueline Fernandez was grilled for about 7 hours at Delhi Police's Economic Offences Wing in the 200 crore scam. Sources have said that no immediate summons have been issued. However, she's likely to be called in for a 3rd round of questioning. All 3 accused in the Chandigarh video scandal case have been sent to 7 days of police remand and will be interrogated by the police in the case today. This comes after their mobile phones were sent for forensic examination. On day 2 of the Gujarat visit, BJP's President JP Nadda will participate in a meeting with farmers and meet public representatives of the party who won. Nadda will also participate in a mega road show in Morbi town. On the 2nd day of his visit, JP Nadda will hold organizational level meetings with the state party headquarters in Gandhinagar. He will be given a detailed report card by the state party leadership about preparations in the run-up to the assembly elections. What else is making news this morning across the world? At least 1 person was killed as a magnitude 7.6 earthquake shook Mexico's central Pacific coast on the anniversary of 2 earlier devastating quakes. Hurricane Fiona unleashed more rain on Puerto Rico a day after the storm left most of the island without electricity and drinking water. National Guard troops rescued hundreds of people who were stranded after flooding. The EU's Foreign Affairs Chief, Joseph Borrell, reiterated the European Union's position on the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant, stating that they wish for Russia to cease the occupation of the plant immediately. US President Joe Biden's choice for the US ambassador to the Association of Southeast Asian Nations was sworn in by the Vice President Kamala Harris in Washington. Protests and barricades blocked the main roads at Port-au-Prince for the 5th day, bringing the capital to a standstill. Haitian Prime Minister has appealed for calm as protests continue. And here's a look at what else is making news this morning. A leader of the PFI was arrested in connection with the killing of RSS leader in Kerala's Palakkad district in April this year. Palakkad district secretary of the PFI, Abu Bakar Siddiq, was arrested for allegedly hatching a conspiracy to kill the RSS leader, SK Srinivasan. Siddaramaiah has met the JDS Supremo H.D. Devagowda at his residence ahead of the 2024 elections. The meeting has created a buzz in Karnataka's political circles, with sources saying that an alliance is likely. The Supreme Court will continue hearing a batch of pleas challenging the orders of the Karnataka High Court, where it had held the practice of wearing hijab as non-essential religious practice, and hence the same cannot be permitted in educational institutions. A multiplex will be opened for public with screening of Lal Singh Chadha. This is the first multiplex in Kashmir that
मुझे ये बताओ, मैं खुद भजन गाता था, तो क्या भजन गाने से क्या मैं हिंदू बन गया? या अगर हिंदू अजमेर शरीफ की दरगाह में जाता है तो क्या वो मुसलमान बन जाता है? या वो निज़ामुद्दीन औलिया की दरगाह में जाता है उससे मांगने के लिए, तो क्या वो हिंदू मुसलमान बन जाता है? या हमारे कई लोग जो है माता के दर्शन के लिए जाते हैं, तो क्या वो हिंदू बन जाते हैं? नहीं, वो एक उस उम्मीद से जाते हैं कि मेरी मुश्किलें यहाँ दूर होगी। वो उसके लोग हैं।
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
The Supreme Court will continue hearing a batch of pleas challenging the orders of the Karnataka High Court, where it had held the practice of wearing hijab as non-essential religious practice, and hence the same cannot be permitted in educational institutions. A multiplex will be opened for public with screening of Lal Singh Chadha. This is the first multiplex in Kashmir that will have 3 movie theatres with a total capacity of 520 seats. The cinema halls have reopened in the valley after 3 decades as theatre owners downed their shutters in the valley due to threats and attacks by terrorists in 89 and 90. The Lashkar's offshoot, the Resistance Front, issued a fresh threat saying that reopening of cinemas is an attack on religious and cultural identity, and its reopening will witness violent attacks. Actor Jacqueline Fernandez was grilled for about 7 hours at Delhi Police's Economic Offences Wing in the 200 crore scam. Sources have said that no immediate summons have been issued. However, she's likely to be called in for a 3rd round of questioning. All 3 accused in the Chandigarh video scandal case have been sent to 7 days of police remand and will be interrogated by the police in the case today. This comes after their mobile phones were sent for forensic examination. On day 2 of the Gujarat visit, BJP's President JP Nadda will participate in a meeting with farmers and meet public representatives of the party who won. Nadda will also participate in a mega road show in Morbi town. On the 2nd day of his visit, JP Nadda will hold organizational level meetings with the state party headquarters in Gandhinagar. He will be given a detailed report card by the state party leadership about preparations in the run-up to the assembly elections. What else is making news this morning across the world? At least 1 person was killed as a magnitude 7.6 earthquake shook Mexico's central Pacific coast on the anniversary of 2 earlier devastating quakes. Hurricane Fiona unleashed more rain on Puerto Rico a day after the storm left most of the island without electricity and drinking water. National Guard troops rescued hundreds of people who were stranded after flooding. The EU's Foreign Affairs Chief, Joseph Borrell, reiterated the European Union's position on the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant, stating that they wish for Russia to cease the occupation of the plant immediately. US President Joe Biden's choice for the US ambassador to the Association of Southeast Asian Nations was sworn in by the Vice President Kamala Harris in Washington. Protests and barricades blocked the main roads at Port-au-Prince for the 5th day, bringing the capital to a standstill. Haitian Prime Minister has appealed for calm as protests continue.
नहीं वो तो वो फिर उसका क्या हुआ, लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना मेरी, जिंदगी शम्मा की सूरत हो खुदाया मेरी। उसमें क्या बुराई थी? उसमें तो किसी मजहब का जिक्र नहीं था, उसको बंद किया। और इस वक्त जो है ये एक भजन गाने के लिए कहते हैं वो तो कोई ऐसा कोई सॉन्ग नहीं, हिंदू मुस्लिम का सॉन्ग नहीं, वो एक भजन है जिसकी हम कदर करते हैं, इज्जत करते हैं। पर मुसलमान बच्चों से भजन कहलवाना, तो ये करना क्या चाहते हैं? वो मेरा इनसे सवाल है कि आप करना क्या चाहते हो? और आप गांधी जी के कौन बनते हो? आप तो वही लोग हो जो गोडसे की पूजा करते हो, जो सबसे बड़ा आतंकवादी है जिसने गांधी जी की हत्या की, और वो गांधी जी जिन्होंने हिंदू मुस्लिम के लिए अपनी जान दे दी। तो ये हमको गांधी जी का पाठ क्यों पढ़ाते हैं? हम तो गांधी जी को मानते हैं, जानते हैं। थैंक यू।
And here's a look at what else is making news this morning. A leader of the PFI was arrested in connection with the killing of RSS leader in Kerala's Palakkad district in April this year. Palakkad district secretary of the PFI, Abu Bakr Siddiq, was arrested for allegedly hatching a conspiracy to kill the RSS leader, SK Srinivasan. Siddaramaiah has met the JDS Supremo H.D. Devagowda at his residence ahead of the 2024 elections. The meeting has created a buzz in Karnataka's political circles, with sources saying that an alliance is likely. The Supreme Court will continue hearing a batch of pleas challenging the orders of the Karnataka High Court, where it had held the practice of wearing hijab as non-essential religious practice, and hence the same cannot be permitted in educational institutions. A multiplex will be opened for public with screening of Lal Singh Chadha. This is the first multiplex in Kashmir that will have 3 movie theatres with a total capacity of 520 seats. The cinema halls have reopened in the valley after 3 decades as theatre owners downed their shutters in the valley due to threats and attacks by terrorists in 89 and 90. The Lashkar's offshoot, the Resistance Front, issued a fresh threat saying that reopening of cinemas is an attack on religious and cultural identity, and its reopening will witness violent attacks. Actor Jacqueline Fernandez was grilled for about 7 hours at Delhi Police's economic offences wing in the 200 crore scam. Sources have said that no immediate summons have been issued. However, she's likely to be called in for a 3rd round of questioning. All 3 accused in the Chandigarh video scandal case have been sent to 7 days of police remand and will be interrogated by the police in the case today. This comes after their mobile phones were sent for forensic examination. On day 2 of the Gujarat visit, BJP's President JP Nadda will participate in a meeting with farmers and meet public representatives of the party who won. Nadda will also participate in a mega road show in Morbi town. On the 2nd day of his visit, JP Nadda will hold organizational level meetings with the state party headquarters in Gandhinagar. He will be given a detailed report card by the state party leadership about preparations in the run-up to the assembly elections. What else is making news this morning across the world? At least 1 person was killed as a magnitude 7.6 earthquake shook Mexico's central Pacific coast on the anniversary of 2 earlier devastating quakes. Hurricane Fiona unleashed more rain on Puerto Rico a day after the storm left most of the island without electricity and drinking water. National Guard troops rescued hundreds of people who were stranded after flooding. The EU's Foreign Affairs Chief, Joseph Borrell, reiterated the European Union's position on the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant, stating that they wish for Russia to cease the occupation of the plant immediately. US President Joe Biden's choice for the US ambassador to the Association of Southeast.
हिजाब पल्लो है सर पे, हिजाब बोलते पल्लो बोलते। राजस्थान में कोई औरत, राजपूत औरत चेहरा नहीं दिखाती, पूरा घूंघट रहता चेहरे पे। तो इसको कानून लाते क्या, इसको मतलब बोल के, तो उसको मुस्लिम बोल के डिक्लेयर करते क्या?
Revolt over hijab